Hi guys, and hello, I think your name is Cynical Dreamer. I found this video on MySpace because I know Oni, and I knew I had to say something in a positive manner towards you. I want to say thank you because that is the single most touching, politically correct letter I've probably ever heard. And considering it's about a topic that I can't ignore myself, then I have to say thank you again. I'm utterly lost for words right now, only for the fact that it was very touching, it was very moving, and I don't really necessarily want to call it an argument, but I've definitely used one of your points towards my parents, who are openly opposed to gay marriage, is that, really, the people who voted yes on 8, if it was no on 8, would you really be that bothered? How many of you would actually know? Would you wake up each morning frustrated that 5, 10, 15 more homosexual people got married? Would that honestly hinder your life? My mother said no. And then I asked her why she's voting yes on 8. Fortunately, my mother is a Canadian citizen and didn't vote, and fortunately my father was too lazy to vote. So that was 2 less votes on yes. But unfortunately, I couldn't vote either, and I would have voted no. 1 vote may not have made the difference. But all the people who are so ridiculously ignorant, think of how many people who voted yes who don't actually know what they were voting for. That would have changed the vote significantly. As yes on 8 passed, I find myself very confused. For the past several years, probably 6 years or 7 years, I've found myself just kind of almost fantasizing about girls in general, and so I've put a little name tag, I guess, to myself that says I'm bisexual. But as Prop 8 passed, I realized one thing hit me, and that is the only one thing that I can think about to this day. 2 days later. Is I'll never marry her. It has never occurred to me before now that, yes, I'm in love with women. Sexual orientation is sexual. You are sexually and aesthetically attracted to someone. To a gender, to a specific person. And I realized up until now, for the most part, beyond probably 2 people, 2 men, I've only been aesthetically attracted to them. Am I lesbian? I don't know. But I definitely question the fact that I'm bisexual. I digress. I want to point out thank you once again. And one day, I really hope to meet you. I mean, if you know Oni, then I'm sure I could figure that out. I was touched. And I don't know what else to say to something that brilliant. I ended up reposting it on my MySpace because I know 99% of the people that I have on my MySpace were no on 8. And unfortunately, none of them got to vote, I'm sure. Or, well, actually, that's not true. Most of them didn't get to vote. Most of them are quite a bit younger, anywhere from 14 to 17. But those 14 to 17-year-olds who know that they're gay or lesbian, they won't get the chance. They didn't get the chance to decide or to help decide if when they grow up they're going to be happy. I agree, domestic partnership has nothing to do with marriage. Nothing. My parents said, well, I don't really care if gays get married, but don't give it the name marriage. then you do have something against gays getting married. I'm currently frustrated. Not because of my own confusion. Not because of everyone else's anger towards Prop 8 getting passed. But I'm honestly just baffled at, okay, I understand that you may be religious and that, Christianity, something Bible, etc. But are you really willing to make someone else that unhappy? Constitution says the right to, right of pursuit of happiness. What the fuck is this then? I hope this gets overturned. How much shit am I gonna get for this video? More than I'm expecting. Maybe I'll get none at all. Maybe people will just pass this up. But as I'm 17, and I didn't get to vote, and I probably won't for another 4 years, until this probably comes up on the next ballot, I'll be unhappy. I'm not saying that I'm gonna get married in the next 4 years, but what if I do? Or what if I want to? What if I find the girl of my dreams? We'll just have to stay engaged. Or together. She's my girlfriend. She's my fiance. I want to say she's my wife. I'm jealous of you. But I'm not jealous in a bad way. I'm very happy for you. And I hope you and your wife are very, very happy. And I don't mean that in a very sarcastic way, don't get me wrong. I really am, from the bottom of my heart. I don't even know you. But it sounds like you two are. So thank you. Thank you for your letter. It was beautiful, and I do want to thank you for it. For all those who voted yes on 8. I'm sorry you're so ignorant. This is Zero to $1. Or here, I'll throw my real name out there just to baffle you all. This is Chris, or Krista. And I'm disappointed in the world.